When you draw the Lewis structure of a polyatomic ion, you have to do one little thing at the very beginning to keep up with the number of electrons. And that's what the bullet points are under step 1. So if we go back to step 1, we can read it again. It says, find the sum of valence electrons of all atoms in the polyatomic ion or molecule. And then if it is a polyatomic anion, that's negative charge, you add 1 electron for each negative charge. If it is a polyatomic cation, you subtract 1 electron for each positive charge. That's how they got the charges in the first place. And so the example we're going to look at is sulfate, SO4, with a 2- charge. Alright, so starts off normal. It's sulfur. Sulfur's in group 16, so it has 6 valence electrons. Plus, there's 4 oxygens. Each oxygen has 6 valence electrons. And then we have to deal with this 2- charge. Remember, ions get their charge by gaining or losing electrons, so if it has a -2 charge, it actually has an extra 2 electrons. So you add 2 electrons to represent the negative charge, and that's because electrons are negative. Then we add 6 plus 24 plus 2, so that's 32 electrons to work with. From this point on, it's mostly the same as before. We've got 32 electrons to work with. We need to put our sulfur atom in the middle. We're going to surround it by the oxygens. And then we're going to start off by connecting these with single bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just used up 8 of our 32 electrons. So therefore we've got 24 left. Alright, now we are on step 3. Fill the octets of the outer atoms. That'd be the oxygens. Keep up with your electrons as you add them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, perfect. That used up all 24 electrons, and if we examine our structure, everything has an octet. Sulfur's got an octet in the form of 8 shared electrons, and each oxygen has 6 of its own plus 2 shared. There's one last little thing you do for polyatomic ions, and it's really easy. You just put the entire structure in a big set of brackets, and you put the charge on the outside of the brackets. And that just reminds you that the whole structure itself has that 2- charge. It's not on any single atom, they're all sharing that 2- charge altogether. And so that's how you find the Lewis structure for polyatomic ions.